Alan Merrick was more than a colleague. He was my brother-in-law. The word struck Clara like a blow. Her breath caught in her throat, her heart hammering. Brother-in-law. That meant Nathaniel had been family to the man who had ruined her life. Her instincts screamed at her to run, to pack her things and vanish before this connection dragged her back into the nightmare she had fled. But her legs wouldn't move. Instead, she stood frozen, staring at Nathaniel as he continued. He married my sister when they were both young. Nathaniel said, his gaze distant. For a time, I thought he was an honorable man. He spoke of saving lives, of building trust. But over the years, I learned the truth. He shook his head slowly, as if reliving a bitter memory. Alan Merrick was clever, yes, but he cared only for himself. My sister paid the price for trusting him. Clara's throat tightened. She wanted to demand why Nathaniel still kept Merrick's belongings, why he held on to reminders of a man so poisonous. But another question pressed harder against her heart. Did Nathaniel know her connection to Merrick? Did he know she was the nurse he had destroyed? That night, sleep would not come. Clara lay awake, torn between fear and an aching curiosity. Nathaniel Harrow was both protector and enigma, a man who had offered her shelter yet carried the shadow of the same betrayal that had nearly destroyed her. And deep inside, she began to fear a possibility that chilled her more than the snow ever had. That fate had not drawn her to Harrow's end. By chance at all, the following days stretched long and uneasy. Clara carried Nathaniel's revelation like a weight pressed against her ribs. Lon Merrick had been his brother-in-law. That name alone had been enough to unravel her past. Yet here it was, bound inextricably with the man who had given her shelter. She tried to avoid him at first, lingering in the barn, the kitchen, or by the frozen creek where she could breathe without his presence pressing down on her. But Nathaniel seemed to notice. He didn't confront her. Instead, he left. Quiet offerings, a book placed at her table, a mug of steaming tea waiting by the fire, a scarf folded neatly at the foot of her bed. These gestures unsettled her more than anger would have. One evening, Clara returned to her room and found a note on her bedside table, written in Nathaniel's careful hand. You deserve to know everything. Meet me in the study when the lanterns are lit. Her fingers trembled as she held the slip of paper.